Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman and a special mystery guest today. And we will bring you every point played today. All wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers win, play, show, Quinella, exacta, trifecta wagering. We have an early daily double. We have 2 pick threes. We have the mighty Ocho that begins in game 1. We have the high-paying high 5 jackpot that begins in game 3. The high 5 pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in for the high 5 with its minimum $2,000 guarantee. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all we have in store for you today. We have 2 scratches in today's performance. Let's run those scratches down. Anderluck and Ikeda are scratched in both their scheduled appearances today. Once again, Anderluck and Ikeda are scratched in both their scheduled appearances today. Here's a rundown of the scratches, beginning with Game 1. Game 1, post 5, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Iriondo. Game 2, post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Cool Fitness. Game 2, post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Cool Fitness. Game 3, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Nicholas. Game 3, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Nicholas. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manning. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manning. Game 5, post 1 in the front court, scratch Anderluck. Game 5, post 1, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 6, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manning. Game 6, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manning. While in Game 7, post 6, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Juice. Game 7, post 6, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Juice. That's the rundown of the 2 scratches in today's performance. With all that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, make your wagers as early as possible. Within schedule post time, sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 7 minutes away. Andrew.
Very underprepared, Stu.
But it's okay because
that's why we have a special guest.
We have a special guest. Special guest requires a shot.
Oh, is that my cue? Okay.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah, your special guest.
Hello from Magic City Casino.
Here we go.
Diaz.
None other than Diaz.
Broomfield, Colorado.
See, the thing was that Diaz was announcing Battle Court last year, where he had to announce it straight and do analysis, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, we're a bit more playful in the Pari-mutuel performances. So, and also, there's a live chat there. And Diaz has been a occasional construct in the chat. So he's there now to respond in live time, which is a good thing. Let's say a quick hi to Steve, Greg. Hello from the first state. Very first state? Steve M, Mo Crank.
That's a good trivia question. I'm lost.
Michael Sortino, Mo Crank.
Manny plays 6 times today. Wow.
And if anybody's got any questions for Diaz, now's the time to get him in, because that man's on a plane back to Colorado on Thursday. Michael, welcome.
Welcome, Diaz.
Thank you, Stu. I'm happy to be here. It's been too long since I saw CRB play, so I couldn't take it anymore. I booked a flight and kind of I left. I didn't even leave the dog with anybody. I had to see CRB.
Which he appreciates. No, there's no question about that. We have folks saying, you have the chat up over there?
Yeah, we got it up.
You do have it. So we have actually people saying greetings already. Michael Sortino, of course.
Hold on, we'll go to live.
Michael Sortino. Hello.
Stu, oh.
You have all chat or just
no?
The
we got the live now. We got everything. Greetings, visiting, muscles, Greg. First state, huh? Stu?
Yes.
Is that a trivia question? Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer. Delaware?
I was gonna say Delaware, and I'm looking it up as I see, so we can attest to that. Delaware, first state, question mark, is known due to the fact that December 7th, 1787, the first of the 13 states to ratify the Constitution. How about that? So
there we
got
go.
fans out in Delaware.
Awesome. Good to hear from Delaware. Mike Diaz, we already have a question for you. Question for Diaz. Would you kiss CRB's tattoo if he asked you to? Does CRB have a tat?
Oh, I mean,
I mean, I would tattoo CRB on my own body. So what does that tell you?
Take off your shirt. It's like, what's CRB? What's like Benny with CRB on his helmet?
Benny,
CRB's
Matt, I mean, if you are great in this game, you will at some point put the letters CRB on your helmet. And it's just kind of...
What if they're on your back, huh? Wow.
I kind of equate, maybe like on Ash Wednesday, if you put the ash on the forehead, like it's similar to what happens with CRB and people putting CRB on the helmet. There's some type of connection there, I believe.
So he's talking about Ash Wednesday, sitting between two Jews. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
we got a great co-host today, Stu. What is he saying? Ash Wednesday?
Ash Wednesday. Ash, there's a cigarette here? So
That's downstairs, first floor.
Yeah. You can't smoke indoors, yeah. I think we straightened that out for him, right?
All right, yeah, I think he's...
We have a video or something we play now, don't we?
It's about 3 minutes until game one. Oh, there's a big clock up there today, huh? How about that, Stu? This one we play before game number one. Each and every day explains a scoring format, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we have another question for Michael D. Is your dog a Norwegian elk hound? I mean, I can answer that, but you can answer that.
She is not. She is an American Akita. An American Akita. If you've seen the movie Hachi with Richard Gere, on, I believe it's on Netflix, but tremendous movie, tremendous movie. You might cry, but
I was about to say tremendously
it is sad,
depressed.
but it is true. It is a true story. It is a true story. And but yeah, the American Akita is similar looking to the dog Hachi from the movie Hachi.
It is good. It is definitely good. Michael Sortino apparently happy with that answer. 2 minutes to go. Just a reminder for those of you just tuning in that both Anderluck and Ikeda are scratched in their scheduled appearances. You'll use the program sub at the bottom of your program. Of course, we'll announce game by game. Game 1, post 5, scratch Anderluck. Replace Anderluck with Iriondo. Game 1, post 5, scratch Anderluck. Replace Anderluck with Iriondo.
Again, less than a minute here until game number 1. We do have that 1 scratch of Anderluck here. Anderluck and Ikeda are scratching all of their scheduled appearances. This first game, post 5, scratch Anderluck. Replace him with Iriondo. How about that, Stu? Again, pretty consistently, game 1 try pools up over $2,000 the last couple of days, which is
$2,170 in that trifecta pool. Wow. Man, oh, man.
Something or other. Diaz loves Akitas as well. How about that? And Kyle came down to the Fronton this Sunday. Next time you come, let us know. We didn't know you were here. Great that you came down, and hope you enjoyed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first game. It is a Spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirt post 1 is Tennessee. Receiving in the blue post 2 is CRB. we'll start off with some practice throws for CRB. Practice throws only. CRB using a new piece of equipment.
Diaz, what do you think about CRB's practice throws here? Some of the best you've ever seen?
Let's be honest. We just want to see CRB get some extra throws in.
That's exactly
So we literally asked him, CRB, do you mind just practicing for our sake, for
And you
our
got
pleasure?
this view right here, too. I mean,
CRB, we get better when you practice.
He kept announcing it. There we go.
just his presence, huh?
Look at this guy.
He did this before in the singles
CRB's
match
ready?
against Bradley, and then went out there and
We're
then
ready
won
to
in
begin.
straight sets. So
Serving red shirt at post 1, Tennessee. Receiving blue at post 2, CRB. Tennessee serves. Yes, you don't need practice serves. You just serve it. There we go.
haven't prognosticated in a while, Stu, but CRB might take this one.
Look at the smile these two guys have on their face right now. It's the beauty of this game.
There's the serve by Tennessee. We've begun.
Boy, I can jinx anybody, huh?
Point 1.
We'll put that one on the Cesta. New Cesta, new Cesta.
1 first up on the board in our first game. Here's the white shirt, post 3, worn by Juice.
It oddly reminded me of my days playing this game.
There's the backhand by Juice. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Juice, good pickup. Forehand from the 11 line. Big backhand by Tennessee. Robote coming all the way out. Juice reads it. Drops it inside. That will score on the second bounce. Tennessee still moving and somehow still crashed into the wall. I don't get it. Point 3.
From, I think, 2018 when Tennessee started, I'm sure he has moved that side wall a good 5 feet to the
Green
to
at
our left.
post 4, El Barber receive.
That wall is not in its
I
original
think
location.
you're right. No question about that. Robote left side, big 2-all. Lands out. Point 4. El Barber gets the point and the serve. That'll bring to the court the black shirt of post 5, Iriondo. Here's the backhand by Iriondo. Rebote by Iriondo, midcourt. El Barber's there. Beautiful catch by
What a
Iriondo.
catch.
There's the backhand. Outside placement, stopped by El Barber. Iriondo's there. Iriondo from the forehand. El Barba forehand to the inside, big bounce. Robote saved by Iriondo, very nice. Here's El Barba. El Barba gets there, makes a 2-all, stopped by Iriondo. Iriondo will put it inside where it scores. That's a well-played point by Iriondo and El Barba. Point goes to the 5. Here's yellow shirt at post 6. Flores receives.
Good play by Barba there. He went for the kill shot attempt on the outside, but Iriondo, I mean, I think the more he gets used to this court, really, we're going to see some great things from Iriondo, I think.
Yeah, you've only seen him for 2 days, right? Flores on the catch. There's the backhand. Iriondo, backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. 5-6. Here's the backhand by Flores to the inside. Ball tip, point 6. Now receiving the pink shirt of post 7. Here's number 24, Cool Fitness. There's the backhand by Cool Fitness. Flores is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote, 2-all. Flores catches it in the air. Low and hard. Fitness is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Flores, backhand. Robote, forehand save by Cool Fitness.
Nice save by Cool.
Flores, backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Robote, forehand by Cool Fitness, hanging in there. Big bounce. Will score. Point 7. In this matchup, we have Cool Fitness serving to the purple of post 8. Here now to complete the first round and receive, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden, low runner to the inside, caught by Cool Fitness. Jedden on the catch, winds up, 2-all, caught in the air by Cool Fitness. Powerful forehand, Jedden looking for the rebote.
It's a good rebote by Jedden.
Cool Fitness from the 8 line, passes. Rebote forehand, nicely played by Jedden. Cool Fitness makes the catch at the 11 line. Scoop attempt missed, a well-played point, point 7. Fitness gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue of post 2, CRB.
Tricky to approach that ball. Jedden had to catch it off the bounce, but instead of moving forward and trying to scoop it, I think a better attempt would have been to take a step back and kind of catch that ball higher off the bounce.
There's the backhand by CRB. Robote, forehand by Cool Fitness, hits the rail just above the front wall. Point 2, 2 points for CRB. Here is the red shirt of post 1 worn by Tennessee. Here's the backhand by Tennessee, hard throw to the inside. Backhand by CRB, powerfully thrown. Tennessee, light touch on the rebote. CRB takes off, gets there. Scores on the return, point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Here is the returning 3 post, the white shirt. Juice receives.
All right, let's see if CRB can capitalize. If he gets this point here, he will have game points. So, yeah, this one's important for CRB.
Did you feel under any extra pressure when you used to have possible game point?
Still, you feel pressure the moment you walk in this building.
That's true. Here's the backhand by Juice. Caught in the air by CRB. CRB backhand. Robote. Forehand by Juice. CRB takes it on the bounce. Backhand. Robote coming out again. Juice plays it safe. Keeps it in the middle of court. Here's CRB. Cortada stopped, but not held on to. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2. CRB trying to stop him in the green of post 4, El Barba.
2 former University of Miami athletes here, El Barba and CRB. Let's see if CRB can capitalize and take this game here.
So one way or the other, UM wins. Robote coming out. Robote to the inside,
Nice
and it scores
CRB.
for the win. Point and game. Blue of post 2, CRB. 5, 6, 1, 3, and 4 will play off for 3rd place. 7 places. 5 first serves to 6.
Get those CRB tattoos before they jack up the price on you guys.
We got the first leg of the prognostication, so that means we continue, Stu.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's yeah,
Unfortunately for you at home.
No, that's okay. Here's Flores on the backhand from the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Iriondo's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote left side, midcourt. Iriondo's there. Flores takes it in the air, backhand to the inside. Rebote missed, point 6. 3 points for the 6 post. Here is the red of post 1, Tennessee. Tennessee with the 2-all. Fake 2-all inside placement scores, point 6. Flores has possible show point. Receiving, Juice. Here's the catch by Juice. There's the backhand. Flores is there. Backhand from the 8 line. Flores grabs it in the air. Backhand throwing hard. Juice makes the catch. Juice throws it hard. Flores is there. Backhand. Juice from the 8 line. 2-all. Lands in and scores. Point 3. Juice will take over the serve in this playoff for 3rd place. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, El Barba. Here's El Barba on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Juice is there. Rebote by El Barba placed inside. Juice from the 11 line. Big bounce will score. Point. Possible show point for Juice.
Sonny not only making a terrific catch, but throws a picada. This
3 with 5 points. Here's post 5. Trying to stop him is Iriondo. And we will delay the game for just a moment as Iriondo makes an equipment change. Iriondo's in place. Once again, this is possible show point for Juice. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Bote save by Juice. Bounce, caught by Iriondo. Iriondo plays it with a soft touch. Juice with a tip ball, point 5. This playoff will continue. Iriondo's on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1. Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, powerfully thrown. Iriondo saves the rebote, big bounce. Tennessee's gone back up to the 12 line. Forehand play, powerfully thrown by Tennessee. Rebote left side to the inside. Rebote forehand save by Tennessee. Iriondo on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Tennessee, fine catch, 1 foot on the wall, big backhand. Rebote comes, line drive, straight up the middle, 2-wall. Will be stopped by Tennessee. Tennessee's kind of 2-all, will be stopped by Iriondo. Rebote forehand swing and a miss, point 5. Possible third, this is actually show point, this is locked. Iriondo has 5, Flores has 5. Show point. Flores on the catch. There's the backhand. Iriondo. Flores takes it in the air. Outside placement. Iriondo back to the inside. It goes. Out of reach. Point and a third place finish for post 5. Iriondo. Unofficial order finish 275. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 2, CRB. Taking second, post 7. Cool Fitness coming in third, post 5, Iriondo. Today, I'm full of questions and need knowledge, looking to learn things today. Well, listen to this voice, Ernesto.
Stu, I think Ernesto just joined the chat.
You recognize that voice? That's right. None other than Diaz, Ernesto. None other than Diaz. Live and in person.
This is perfect. He's full of questions, and I got you and Andrew here to answer them.
Let's read these results real quick. $2 Keno 27, 33.60, trifecta 275, 264.60. $2 wager on 2 to win 860. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game 2. Spectacular 7 scoring. There is a scratch. Don't forget both Anderluck and Ikater are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. Game 2, post 6. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Cool Fitness. Game 2, post 6. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Cool Fitness. Post time for game 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Hello to you too, Ernesto.
Hello, Ernesto. Hello to everybody on the chat. Beautiful day to watch highlight here in the Magic City of Miami, Florida.
With just about 7 minutes to go here until our second game, for any new highlight fans out there that may be watching for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
Hello. Stu, you didn't miss anything. We're back here.
I saw Ernesto
minutes.
say wow for the first time. Hello, Michael. I mean, that's right. All we need is Keck to chime in now. It's like, all right, Keck, Diaz is here. What do you got to say?
We haven't seen Keck in a couple of days, huh?
Oh, by the way, you can thank Ernesto for those tips that he left for you that you haven't seen.
I'm pretty sure that goes straight to CRB's bank account.
Ernesto, oh wow, that's a long Ernesto. Are you rewarding early game players for their play? Meaning, will the early guy with better results be promoted to middle games? And
oh, he wasn't kidding about the questions. That's actually an insightful one. That's a good one. No,
yeah, we are
that's
going to see
one.
because of the play and the competition and the amount of guys that we have playing, you are going to see some movement within the program. Like, for instance, we know that Anderson is ahead and wins, and he was in games 1 and 2.
Oh, how about that, Diaz? $10. Go get yourself a Coke.
Go get yourself a self-order Coke. So you will see. We probably will see some more flexibility. But so you understand the way
Thank you.
The way that we do the programs. Basically, they're done a week in advance. So today we will upload next week's programs. Anderluck will probably be out because we know he's scratched. Ikeda, I think, will be in. I think this seems to be just a temporary wrist injury with him. And then, but as far as like Anderluck then moving up into games 3, which is kind of,
Sure.
yeah, we'll see some of that.
But again, it takes a little bit of time. this is still week number 4 of the season. The first week was kind of half week, so you got to see how guys play these games and see if it's their, could have a good week, and then next week they don't win anything. So now I think at this point in the season, we're about a full month in, you kind of get a good look at where guys stand, and then you make those adjustments as necessary.
Absolutely. I mean, there's some things that you won't see. I mean, yeah, I don't see a Douglas. I don't see a Gochari. I don't see a Manu. I don't see them out of 6 and 8. I don't see them out of 6 and 8.
That won't stop the questions, but hey, I don't think so. Well, they're still cleaning up though. I mean, look at these early, not early game guys, late game guys, still up there at the top. You got Douglas up there in the mix. I believe 4 wins for him now. Jairo picked up his 3rd win. You got Gochari up there in 2nd place with 6. So it's tough to get wins in those games, but you see Manu there with 2 as well. Is Arat's up there on the board? Arat's 2 wins for him. So, yeah, see some movement here as we get in this part of the season.
Definitely. So, Michael.
Stuart.
Anything for Ernesto? Anything to give this guy? Ernesto, you got Michael's attention right now in real time. He can actually respond. For the record, Michael walked away for a different life in Colorado. There was no Michael. Mr. Diaz had one of those contracts. He was one of our first 2018 players, so he'd very much still be playing. Yeah, you'd actually be playing right now. I just thought about that. You're on this side of the glass, but you'd be playing right now.
It's an inch.
I would.
Did you miss it? That's loaded.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And above all, I just miss the camaraderie. The fellowship that takes place with, within a locker room. And it really is like family. It really is like family. I mean, I first met these guys, the majority of them, in 2018, and I can't believe it's 2023 now. So, just happy to be back with my family here.
It's good to have you back.
That's lovely. That's heartwarming. That's a good start to the day. Ernesto.
Do you guys ask to be promoted usually?
I think it's only a rare case.
Usually. No, I mean, well, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I asked to be promoted from Douglas to Gochari. So, yeah, no, for sure.
I think, honestly, the only time that's happened, I think it was maybe with Ben in the early. He was like, look, I don't know if I really want to play. I want to play in the middle game. And Ben is, he puts in a lot of work, and he would, again, this is everybody teach their own. He would rather go out there against some higher level competition, work on his game, as opposed to just going out there and maybe, not playing as technically good of highlight and getting some wins and some money in his bank account. So got to respect that. And outside of that, I don't know. That's not all too common for us. We do have less than a minute till game number 2. I'm going to go with a random, not really a random pick. This guy's played a lot of pelota. I think he gets off the schneid right here, Stu. I'm going to go with Jed in post 8. He's going to win 4 points. He's going to run it straight.
That's quite.
Wow,
that's I mean, that's a very specific.
All you need to do is win 4 points out of the 8 post, Stu. So he can get hot. He's going to do it right here. Look at that. Picks the serve. Bam. Look at this 2-0.
Steve M, quick question.
Not going to happen
answer
in singles.
To your question, I think it may be a burger night, actually. I think it may be a burger night. I've heard it's going to be burger night. Mr. Smooth, yes, CRB has definitely stepped up his game. Definitely shown year after year improvement. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah,
all jokes aside, though, I mean, CRB has been a big reason why the Devils are playing well in battle court. He's held his own here in singles, 3 wins, and 8 places for CRB. 11 top 2 finishes is more than anybody on the roster, and in doubles with Manu, they're up there at the top as well.
Time to begin game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirt at post 1, Tennessee. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Iriondo. And I'll get a quick answer in there for you, Mr. Sortino. Yes, it was a very nice drive in yesterday. Very smooth drive, fortunately against traffic. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Iriondo. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Iriondo, backhand from the 8 line, wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote's on the wall and scoring point 2. Iriondo, first on the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, CRB. Iriondo comes out to make the rebote. right up the middle. Here's CRB from the 10 line. Backhand by Iriondo, wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by CRB. Iriondo's there. 2-all, 2-score, point 2. Here's the green shirt, post 4, worn by Flores. Here's the backhand by Flores to the inside. Rebote. Rebote left side to the outside. Going to take a big, big bounce. Stopped by Flores. Flores wings it back in. A legal change of motion. Point goes to the 4. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Elbarba. Point 5.
That ball getting in on the hands of Flores. It reminds me so much in baseball, a ball that gets in on a batter and just, kind of breaks that bat, and it jams you up. And that's what happens when you go to approach a rebote. Sometimes it really it gets in on you, and it creates this jamming effect.
Here's Cool Fitness from the 9 line. Backhand. Elbarba makes the catch. Forehand to the inside. Cool Fitness is there. Elbarba at the side wall. That's a good pickup at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Cool Fitness. Rebote. Lighting inside. Elbarba's there. 2-all. It's just out. Point 6. Entering the court, the pink post 7, worn by number 10, Juice. Excellent catch by Juice. Here's a hard backhand. Juice on the catch. Cortada, soft, and Cool Fitness gets there beautifully. Catch by Juice. Just missed, point 6. 2 points for the 6th post. Here's post 8. To complete the first round, we have Jedden.
Can't win 4 in a row if you don't win the first, Stu. Here we go.
There's the backhand by Jed, and it passes. Rebote, big bounce. Jed moves up, takes it in the air. Excellent catch by Cool Fitness.
Terrific catch.
Ball tip, point 8. Jedden gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Tennessee.
Jedden in this advantageous 8 post here. Let's see if he could string together some points and take this game.
Tennessee on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand, low and inside, and it scores, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 3, CRB.
Halfway home, Stu.
Big point here for Jedden. Big point here for Jedden.
How about free burgers on this point, Diaz? Wow.
Ball tip, point 8. Jedden goes straight points to a possible game point. Trying to stop him in the blue post 2 is Iriondo.
Perfect execution there by Jedden. I mean, if you're going to get an ace on anybody, you want it to be on CRB, not a guy you want to volley with. So Jedden, I don't want to say he caught a break there because it really was a well-placed serve there. Just really kind of tripping up CRB, that ball sticking on the green wall.
Floaters are tough as well. That was definitely floating up there.
Iriondo on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote. 2-all rebote by Jedden is out. A fine 5 straight points for Jedden. Iriondo will take over the serve. He has 4 points. Serving to post 4, Flores.
That's the nature of this game. I mean, a good shot by Jedden there. It almost landed in. I mean, it just touched that line. So, yeah, tough break there, especially on game point.
Here's Iriondo, backhand from the 10 line. Flores went up and tipped it, point 2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2. Iriondo trying to stop him, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Iriondo on the rebote, high to the front wall. El Barba gets in there, makes a great catch. El Barba on the catch, rather Iriondo on the catch. Point in game, post 2, Iriondo. No playoff here, 8 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish, 286. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Iriondo. Taking second, post 8, Jedden. Coming in third, post 6, Cool Fitness, who is substituting for Anderluck. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 2.8, 29.60. Trifecta, 286, 371.20. $2 wager on 2 to win, 620. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. Game 3 begins the high five for today. Let's go over those scratches affecting a high five. Both Ikeda and Anderluck are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. Game 3, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Nicholas. Game 3, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Nicholas. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 5, post 1, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 5, post 1, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 6, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Finally, game 7, post 6, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Juice. Post time. Now just 6 minutes away. Good luck. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Carballo to the outside. Rotate left side. It's a 2-all. That is beautifully executed by Bueno. It takes the serve again. Outside placement will score. On the catch, backhand, thrown powerfully. Catch by Julin. Manu comes out, focuses on the outside placement. Backhand by Anderluck to the inside. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck's there. Pika. What a catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Good catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rotate forehand by Aratz. Rotate left side, 2-all, beautifully executed. by Manu. Catch by Bragley. Bragley comes hard from the right side. Wow, Magic City bounce, and Manu handled it fine. What a catch by Manu. Manu on the catch, backhand. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Manu is there, winding up. Goes to the outside, scooped up by Douglas. That high bounce, sharp carom. What a catch by Benny, backhand. What a catch by Julin, forehand. Benny calls for the bote, sends it inside. Julin's there. Carom by Julin. Backhand by Benny. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. And the 2-all scores. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Forehand, Carom Robote. My, oh my.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down to 1 minute until game number 3, which begins the high five for today.
And Brandon Smooth, we can answer that question very quickly. Basically, the concrete is all one level, so in order to accommodate wood and make it safe, we'd actually have to grind that section down to make the wood level with the floor, because you can't have just lay wood down and have it where players could potentially trip. So the answer to that is no. No. And highlight courts, and those highlight courts were built as highlight courts. This area existed for 60 years. For the room that this court is in existed for 50 or 60 years before they put the highlight court in it.
And with that, Stu, game number 3 and the start of the high five. Good luck to all bettors.
We are ready to begin game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Julin. Here's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Julin. There's the backhand by Julin to the inside. Kubala's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote. Robote's out. Played on the forehand of Julin. Scoop attempt missed. Robote not there. Point 2. Two serves for the white shirt at post 3. Manny receives. There's a backhand by Manny. Julian goes deep from the left side. Rabote coming out. Rabote forehand. Julian's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Manny's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Manny, difficult catch at the 9 line. Back to the inside he goes. Rabote forehand save. Here's Manny. Winds up. 2-all opens to score. Point 3. Manny's on the board with a point in this matchup. Manny is serving. It's a green shirt at post 4, worn by Bueno. Rabote forehand by Manny. Bueno advances. Placement inside, scooped up by Manny. Manny, placement inside, scores. Point 3. Here's a black shirt of post 5. Substituting for the scratch Ikeda is Nicholas. Forehand by Manny, plate to pass. Rabote coming out. Nicholas is on the Rabote. Catch by Manny. Backhand from the 8 line. Wall to wall. Rabote comes up the middle. To the inside it goes. Manny looking for the Rabote. Did not make the save. Point 5. Nicholas is on the board with the point in this matchup. We have Nicholas serving to Benny. Yellow shirt at post 6.
All right, Stu, I am going to take a bit of a break here from the microphone. I'm going to go hang out with the guys back here and just kind of fellowship, if you will.
Enjoy the fellowship.
And I will be back for the doubles, though.
Awesome. Be good to see you.
Thanks for joining us, Diaz.
Point 6. Pink of post 7. Spinner receives. Here's a backhand by Spinner to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand. Drop shot, scores. Change up, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt, post 8, Ben. Here's the backhand for Ben. Rabote coming out. Benny plays it to the inside. Rabote forehand by Ben. 2-all by Benny. Opens and scores. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Kubala. Here's the backhand by Kubala to the inside. Rabote. Backhand by Kubala. Rabote coming out. Rabote saved by Arando. Picked up by Kubala before the second bounce. Benny to the inside. That will score. Point 6. Then he's gone 5 straight, possible game point. Trying to stop him, the blue post 2, Julin. There's a backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand by Benny. Julin's there. Benny for the rebote. Scoop by Julin. Scoop by Benny. Backhand. There's a backhand by Benny to the inside. The rebote. Forehand by Julin. Benny picks it up on the bounce. Posty to the inside. Julin will look for the rebote. Rebote forehand save. Benny makes the catch at the 8 line. Placement inside. Will score. Point and a perfect game for the yellow shirt of post 6, Benny. 6 wins it, 3 places, 5 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Powerful forehand by Julin. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Julin makes the catch on the bounce. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Julin. Nicholas goes deep. Rebote coming out. That's on the wall. Julin makes a beautiful save. Here's Nicholas. To the outside, it scores. 3rd place finish for post 5, Nicholas. Unofficial order finish, 6-3-5. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Benny. He had a perfect game. Taking second, post 3, Manny. Coming in third, post 5, Nicholas. Nicholas was substituting for Ikeda. There are your prices. Taylor Quinella 3-6, 46-40. The trifecta 6-3-5, 185.60. $2 wager on 6 to win, 19.20. And the first number for the high 5, number 6. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. There's a scratch, game 4, post 4. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 4. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Post time for game 4, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Steve-O. This is highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
And we are back just under 6 minutes from the start of Game 4. Game 4 will conclude the early pick 3 in today's performance. Good stat there from good friend Mo Crank. All subs, all 3 through the first 3 games, have been in the money. Iriondo, Show, Cool Fitness show. And then how about that? Nicholas also show. So third place for all of our subs here through these first couple games. Again, for those of you joining us a little bit later, Anderluck and Ikeda have been scratching all of their scheduled appearances for today's Pelota performance. One sub affects his fourth game, post number 4. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny.
So with 5 minutes to go, did I miss anything?
Did not miss. Just talking about that stat from Mo, and Steve's saying he was in the
in this room.
that
So
room.
these rooms.
So this was a simulcasting.
So these were
area?
overflow rooms.
Okay.
These were overflow rooms. Miami Highlight had one as well, which is now part of the physical part of the casino at Casino Miami. Before it was the Crystal Card Room. And basically what you had is you have a highlight fronton with however many seats you have, but that's it. And then you have like standing room only on the sides. But there was such a demand. There was such a demand for highlight once upon a time that you built a standing room only auditorium similar to this. I would say that the one in Miami Highlight is about almost the same size as this.
You gotta be kidding. Yeah, you're kidding.
Roof is a little, maybe roof might be a little bit lower, but not by much. So yeah, no, these were overflow. So this is when you read about Miami Highlight having a record attendance of 15,000 people.
Right.
Well, how do you do that with only 6,000 seats in the auditorium? Well,
You tell me there's more people in the other room than wow.
that's the turnstile, and that's standing on the sides. That's up in the restaurant.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now I was never at Miami Highlight. I have been at Miami Highlight when every seat in the auditorium was taken. So I've been at Miami Highlight when I was in my teens. I would say like 85, 86, where on Saturday you had to have a ticket, and it was at a capacity of 6,000. No question about that. But I hadn't been there in a 15,000.
And it was just what? Is it multiple screens, one big screen, or what was it?
There was one giant screen on either side. Yeah,
Okay.
remember you didn't have the AV technology that we have now.
Sure.
So it was a projection. The 3 big bulb projectors that projected on one wall and the other, and then some bedding on the side. And I believe there was a concession stand back there. And you could walk back and forth, but they were very serious about all the highlight frontons at one point were very serious about the seating and tickets. They were very serious about that. You had ushers was one of the coveted positions.
Well, that's what my dad said. I mean, he said the first thing they would do when making their plans to come to Florida was buy their highlight tickets.
Yes.
I mean, that was,
Yep.
and that's not really too long ago either.
No,
What
by
do you think?
comparison,
Yeah.
no, it's not. I mean, so that's with your grandfather or you and your mom? That
probably would have been just he and my mom.
So like we're talking about the 80s, 90s, somewhere in there?
Yeah, mid late 90s. Does
Yeah,
that make sense? Early 2000s,
And then
or is that too late?
they were still selling tickets, but it wasn't quite as strict. It really wasn't quite as strict. After the mid-90s, I would say.
Yeah.
Now, it depends. Like, Orlando was one way. I'm just speaking, of course, for Miami Highline and Fort Pierce Highline. I know that at Tampa Highline, the box office for ticket sales was open straight through the end. I remember closing night at Tampa Highline. My God, what a... I mean, it was a sold-out, packed crowd. It was emotional, though.
Yeah.
And it was difficult for us because I was obviously on the side that was closing that facility. And we were not popular at all. I remember a Highline enthusiast, and I'll give her credit, she was a Highline enthusiast. One of these folks over in Tampa, a real supporter of Tampa Highline, who would drive to Ocala to see the Ocala games. She was very, very...
How far is that drive?
It's a 2-hour drive.
2 hours?
Yeah, I believe it's a 2-hour drive. And so I made it a number of times, but it's been so many years I forgot.
Yeah.
And literally, people had been leaving because they knew we were closing, so they were quitting. So the owner and I were running ice from an external ice maker to the bar. Literally, that's what we were doing. That's what the owner was doing, not sitting in the office, whatever. And she came up to him and said, "Excuse me, are you Benny Collette?" Very nice. I said, "Yes. I just want you to know you're the biggest son of a bitch that I've ever." And he just sat there, and I stood there, just kind of
Just
devastated,
wow.
and he just went, "Sorry."
Yeah.
And we continued, and we moved on with our ice.
Yeah.
It's like, believe me,
The last thing that you
no
want.
one got it. No one got into this No one got into this business because no one got into this business because we're going to close frontons.
Right.
Anyway,
yeah,
we're at an open
that,
fronton, which is most
yes,
important.
We're here. We're playing, and it's game 4, Stu. Let's begin.
We're ready to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt at post 1, Spinner. Receiving blue at post 2, Julin. Spinner serves. Game 4 has begun. Backhand by Julin. Spinner's there. Tip ball, point 2. Julin first up on the board in our 4th game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, worn by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Julin's there. Ball tipped. Point 2. Green shirt at post 4. Manny receives. Manny substituting for Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Manny. Julin makes the catch. Powerful throw by Julin. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Manny goes down. Julin has it at the 11 line. Ball tipped at the 10 line, point 2. 3 points for the blue post 2, Julin. Receiving, black of post 5. Here's Ben. There's a backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Ben with the scoop. Backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote. Rebote left side. 2-all. Stopped by Ben. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote save, just to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Scoop by Julin. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Julin. Nicholas is there. Going hard to the inside. Julin read the rebote well. He got there. That will fall just short, point 6. On the court, ready to receive, pink of post 7, Benny. Benny on the backhand to the inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Two all. Does not open up. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully from the forehand. What a catch by Benny. Backhand. Straight up the middle. Rebote left side to the inside. Benny's there. Fine catch. Hard backhand from the 8 line. Benny winds up. 2 all. is out. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 25, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala to the inside. Robote, forehand. Kubala takes in the air. Tip ball, point 6. On the court, ready to receive. Red of post 1, spinner. Backhand 2-all by spinner. Nicholas chases it down, stops it on the forehand. Big right side. Stopped by spinner on the forehand. Excellent catch by Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Caught by spinner. Karam scores. Point 1. Spinner's on the board with 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3, worn by Bueno. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Robote coming out. Robote left side, drop to the inside. Here's Bueno. Spinner from the 10 line, over the top to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. 2-all by Bueno. Is in. Official ruling is in. Point 3. You're on board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Manny. Here's a backhand by Manny. Rotate forehand. This one caught by Manny. 2-all by Manny. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno from the outside. Low and hard. Manny looks for the rebote, makes the save. Big bounce, brought down, but not held on to by Bueno. Point 4. Back and ready to receive in the black of post 5 is Ben. Backhand by Ben to the inside. Manny's there. Big backhand by Ben. That's powerfully thrown. Manny on the rebote. Light touch. Ben takes off. 2 bounces ruled before the catch was made. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 2, Julian with 4 points. Big right side by Julian. Manny's there. Manny from the forehand to the inside. Robote save. Here's Julian. Right side by Julian. Manny on the rebote. That cleared the overhead screen. Big bounce comes in at the 10 line. Inside placement by Manny. Julian saves the rebote. Manny attacks, went to take it in the air, has a tip ball, point 2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2. Julian trying to stop him, Benny. There's a backhand by Benny. Robote left side. Benny on the catch. Winds up. Placement inside. Robote saved by Julin. Benny with a difficult scoop. Hard throw. Robote forehand, low and hard. Benny's there. Backhand. Robote forehand by Julin. Benny on the catch. Catch by Julin. Carom by Julin. Stop by Benny. Benny's 2-all opens and scores a well-played point by Benny and Julin. Benny is now on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8, Kubala. There's the backhand by Kubala. Kubala to the inside. Bote left side by Benny. Here's Kubala. Kubala from the 12 line over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Benny. Up at the 6 line. The Carom will score. 0.7. 4 points for the 7 post. In this matchup, we have Benny serving to Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Benny, Robote to the inside. Nicholas saves the Robote. Benny takes it in the air at the 5 line, low and hard to the inside. Nicholas on the run. That falls short, 0.7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Benny. Trying to stop him, spinner. Spinner with an excellent catch. Benny looks for a difficult Robote. Big bounce to the inside. Benny on the catch. Inside placement. Will score. Point in game. Post 7. Benny, no playoff here. 2 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-2-4. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 4, post 7, Benny taking second, post 2, Julin coming in third, post 4. Manny was substituting for Ikeda. There are your prices. $2 Quinello, 2-7, 23.20. Trifecta 7-2-4, 186 even. The pick 3, 2-6-7, 3 of 3 numbers, returning 152.40. The $2 wager on 7 win, 19.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games. There is a scratch. Game 5, post 1, scratch Anderluck. Replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 5, post 1 will be Bueno and Nicholas. Post time for game 5, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Mr. Crank, absolutely correct. That streak continues for the substitute in the money. All show finishes as well. That's third place here in highlight. So will that continue again? Bueno substituting for Nicholas coming up here in game number 5. And with that win for Benny, Stu, that gives him number 7 on the year. Third win this week. He is now tied with Anderluck atop the singles standings. Got Gaucheri there in third place now with his 6 wins, and those are the top 3. Well, Steve Smart said Benny won 9 of 10 points as well in games 3 and 4. Just that one in game 4.
We were just talking about, I mean, Benny's been playing fantastic singles these last 3 weeks, actually. I mean, the whole season, but specifically these last 2 weeks, he's just been playing great.
A lot of those Chargers moving up the standings. Iriando now on a solo 4th place. 5 wins for him on the season, including 4 this week. 5 of 6 in the money for Iriando.
Certainly figuring it out, huh?
How about that? I mean, stats definitely back that up, and we'll be going at it, I believe, at least one time, if not, I think twice, with both Iturbide and Zuleika. Iriando behind in the backcourt in 2 doubles matches today. Chargers looking for that to carry over into some of those battle court matches.
That's right. Battle Court, don't forget, begins at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com on the Highlight app, or, of course, on ESPN3.
A little doubles here coming up in 5 minutes to start this 5th game, and we got CRB and Manu up at the top of those standings. 4 wins, 3 places, 2 shows, 9 in the money finishes is the most on the roster, and they lead the all-important win column as well. And then a 3-way tie for 2nd place. Anderluck and Nicholas, who will not have an opportunity today as Anderluck is out with injury. Juice and Gaucheri, and then another surprising team, Stu, Julin and Kubawa. When they made that switch, Julin moved up to the front court. They've added 3 wins since that point. All 3 of their wins.
Julin's been doing a really good job in the front, like a really good job.
You see, Diaz said he was going to come back here for the doubles game, but it looks like he's about to substitute here for Anderluck in post 1.
I see him running out there. I wonder if he's getting the bug. He always enjoyed practicing. He's always enjoyed throwing it around. I mean, put hours into practice. It was the.
Well, it's fun. Like, to go around, just throw. Yeah. It's very enjoyable.
Oh, there's no question. It's fun. I mean, that's why amateur highlight was able to sustain itself. Those guys weren't. In fact, those guys were paying to play.
Right.
So yeah, no, it's. And that's actually what I did. I enjoyed practicing. I never enjoyed playing points, ever. Never enjoyed playing points. You do it to keep a certain rhythm to the game, you know, but just just in general, I've never been a competitive person, even with those national debate championships.
Let me ask you this. So when you were going into a debate and you were, I mean, were you thinking about winning? I mean, what were your,
Thinking about making, no, I always believed that if I made the best argument,
that would in turn lead to
exactly. In fact, I was a very non-threatening, which I believe at that time. I mean, there were some guys that were very aggressive.
Right.
Were extremely aggressive, and I've always thought that can be a turnoff. Still, you know, even for me in politics,
right,
as well. It's like, it doesn't mean that your aggression without substance is too often confused for intelligent policy. Just because you're the louder yeller of the two.
Yeah.
And so,
absolutely.
But conversely, we've also seen people who are really good where the policy is concerned, and, you know, they just can't deliver the message properly. And that's also, so that's why it wasn't so much politics, but in competitive debate, I did actually, the awards were in speech, because it's speech and debate. So they were in speech. And oddly enough, in debate, I was less successful than I was with speech. But with speech, you want to make not the most enlightened presentation, but a sincere, well-reasoned presentation.
Yeah.
And in debate, it was the same thing. Never went for the joke. I always thought that was a turnoff, because you have to originally start off with one judge, and then as you get further up in in competition, there are more judges. So you go from 1 judge to 3 judges to 5 judges.
That's just the best out of,
yeah.
They just vote. Every vote counts as
one. The national championship that I won at Harvard in 1985 or 86.
Harvard, wow.
Was a 3-judge panel, And first and second was 2 votes for me and 1 vote for the other guy. And the guy who took second had the 1 vote for first and the other 2 for second.
Yeah.
And that there were 5 of us, I believe it was. I mean, this is a long time ago,
How about
but
that?
there were 5 of us, I believe.
Well, that's great, Stu. That's
Nice
fun.
trip. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you for this trip down Amnesia Lane.
Whenever you talk about debate, it reminds me of Ripon College, I think, in
Ripon, Wisconsin.
Ripon? Ripon? I think it's Ripon.
Ripon or Ripon, where the Summer Debate Institute. Summer of 1985, or summer of 85.
Is that in? It's in Ripon. Ripon. It's in Ripon. That's the city. I was
Ripon
going to say it's
College.
close to Green Lake, which is where I went to for golfing out there.
There
So
you
that's
go.
why
we had this conversation where I used to practice my speeches in the cemetery that goes back to colonial times, I believe it is.
passed by the university. Nicer campus for sure.
This was
it's a very
so
quiet.
This is the college of
sorry,
Ripon,
the
so
college.
college is small.
I said university. It is college.
Yeah, no,
but
this is definitely a college.
Yeah.
Definitely a small college built around a cemetery. What's the most
There's-
interesting part of the college cemetery?
this cemetery in the middle. My, oh my. Let's see here. Game number 5 going to start right now. Looking at, there still are a couple of teams without a win. Cool Fitness and Douglas, Ikeda and Irianda won't have the opportunity today, and then Jedden and Benny as well. So Langhan's brothers in doubles. Will one of them get it done right here? We'll see.
We are ready to begin Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving, red shirts, post 1, Bueno and Nicholas. Bueno substitutes for Anderluck. Receiving blue, post 2, Cool Fitness and Douglas. There's the serve. We begin. Powerful forehand by Nicholas. Here's Bueno. Karam. Stopped by Cool Fitness. Beautiful catch on the left side. Here's Nicholas. Backhand from the 11 line. Goes wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Forehand to the inside. Douglas makes the save on the rebote. Keeps that ball in play. Bueno attacks. In and out of the cess the ball goes. Point 1. First up on the board in our 5th game. Now bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Here's the team of Jedden and Benny. There's the backhand by Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Benny's there. There's the forehand by Benny. Hooked rebote, point 1. Green shirts opposed 4 receiving. Here's the team of Julin and Kubala. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. Rotate forehand, just missed, point 1. 3 points for the 1 post. Here are the black shirts, post 5, Juice and Gosheri. Gaucheri, backhand from the 11 line. Gaucheri winds up, blast the 2-all. That is scooped up but not held on to, point 5. Here are the yellow shirts, post 6, Jairo and Ben. Drop shot. Scores. Point 6. Pink shirts, post 7 receiving, team of El Barba and Manny. There's the backhand by Manny. Rebote forehand by Jairo. That ball took a Magic City bounce, picked up by Manny well in the backcourt. Jairo coming around, makes the save. El Barba, great catch at the 5 line. He goes outside. Jairo's there. Jairo to the inside. What a catch by El Barba. Here's Ben. Ben over the top. Manny from the 13 line. Forehand to the inside. Catch by Jairo. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Manny's there. Backhand from the 12 line. Here's Ben. Comes hard. Caught by Manny. Manny on the forehand to the inside. Here's Ben. Ben over the top to the inside. Here's Manny from the 10 line. Rebote coming out. Jairo makes the save. Manny from the 10. Backhand. Big backhand by Jairo. El Barba on the rebote to the inside. That's well placed. Here's Ben. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Manny, backhand low and hard to the inside. Jairo's there. Here's the backhand. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive. Purple shirts, post 8. Flores and Arats. This will complete the first round of play. There's the backhand by Arats. Ben with the tip ball, point 8. 18 gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, Blue Post 2, Cool Fitness with Douglas. There's the backhand by Arats. Here's Douglas. Long carom. Lands in and scores. Point 2. 2 points for the 2 post. In this matchup, Cool Fitness is serving the returning 3 team, Jedden and Benny. Benny from the forehand. Rebote coming out. Rebote right up the middle. Jedden's there. Ball tipped off the scoop. Point 3. 3 has 2 points. Green shirts at post 4 receive Julin and Kubala. Catch by Julin. Hard throw to the inside. Benny, backhand from the 8 line. Point 3. Fair on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Bueno and Nicholas. Here's Nicholas, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand, low and inside. Jed on the catch. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand, just missed, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirts of post 1, Bueno and Nicholas trying to stop them. Team of Juice and Gaucheri. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Here's Nicholas. Backhand by Gaucheri again. Nicholas goes deep from the left side. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Juice. That's beautifully played. Karam. Gaucheri calls for it. Winds up. 2-all. Scores. Point 5. Play continues. Pink shirts, post 7 receive, El Barba and Manny. Backhand by Manny. Right to the corner. Rebote saved by Gaucheri. Here's Manny from the 10 line. Backhand. El Barba, split placement. This one's stopped by Gaucheri. Juggling on the catch of Gaucheri. Point goes to the 7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here are the yellow shirts at post 6, Jairo and Ben. Here's Ben on the catch. Backhand. Backhand by Ben to the inside. Here's Manny. Backhand. Rotate left side. This one caught by Jairo. Scoop attempt tip, point 6. 4 points for the 6th post. Purple shirts post 8. We have Flores and Arats. Arats, backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Jairo calls for the rebote, fires it from the forehand. Arats makes the save. Jairo makes the catch. Drop shot. Scores. Possible game point for the yellow shirts post 6. Jairo and Ben trying to stop them are Cool Fitness and Douglas. Excellent catch by Douglas, and a hard backhand follows. Rebote. Forehand by Jairo. Inside, Douglas from the 9 line. Backhand low and hard. Jairo calls for it. Plays the rebote. Little clip. There's a great catch by Ben at the 13 line. He comes over the top. Douglas from the 11. Peacock. Douglas again. What a catch by Ben in the corner. That's beautiful. Big right side. Caught by Douglas. Douglas over the top again. Ben again from the 13 line. Back. Cool Fitness has it. Backhand thrown hard. That's going to the outside. That lands in and scores perfectly. Point two. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Julian and Kubala. Kubala, backhand. Douglas is there from the 12 line. Comes out on the right side. Julian makes the catch. Rebote left side to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Cool Fitness on the rebote. Julian catches it. Low and hard is tipped in the backcourt. Point 4. 4 has 2 points. Returning with 4 points. Jedden and Benny, rather. There's the backhand by Benny. Here's Kubala. Kubala hard to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand. Rebote left side. Kubala switches from left to right, makes the play. That is a tough rebote save. It drops inside. Powerful backhand. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny. Kubala's there. Benny on the catch. He goes deep. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Julian's there. Rebote save to the inside. Julian calls for the rebote. He makes the play. Benny, big right side, midcourt. Karam, stopped by Julian. Not able to make the play. Point 3. The game is locked. 3 has 6, 1 has 5. 3 serves to 1 for the game. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Big rebote coming out to Jedden. Jedden with the 2-all rebote. That lands just out of play. One in game, post 1. The red shirts, Bueno and Nicholas. 6 serves 3. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Benny, fine catch, hard backhand. What a catch by Ben down low at the 12 line. Powerful backhand follows. Here's Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote. Rebote forehand, up the middle, stopped by Jedden. Jedden to the inside. Ben on the rebote to the inside. It's a beautiful rebote by Ben, caught by Benny on the fly. Backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. Benny's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Second place finish for post 6, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 163. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Bueno and Nicholas. Bueno was substituting for Anderluck. Taking second, post 6, Jairo and Ben. Coming in third, post 3, Jedden and Benny. 1-6-3, the official order finished for game number 5. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, prices. $2 Quinella 1-6-38-20. Trifecta 1-6-3, 239.60. $2 wager on 1 to win, 15.60. Up next, Game 6, Spectacular 7 scoring. There's a scratch, Game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Post time for Game 6, 6 minutes. Good luck. Powerful forehand by Juice. CRB on the save. That's up. That scores on the second bounce. Rotate forehand. Get by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Julian reads it, stops it, returns it from the right side. That is a tough rebote that Douglas just made. This one goes wall to wall, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas, good eye on the ball, keeps the ball in play. Costi to the inside. Nicholas runs all the way back and makes a spectacular save. He's up. Rotate forehand by Carballo, showing control, scoop by Anderluck. Rotate left side, power to the outside. Anderluck on the diving rebote save. Ragley, what a great effort to make that rebote. Ikeda from the 3 line, drop shot. Oh, he got to it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda got there to save the rebote. It's still in play. Manu, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out to Carballo. Forehand rebote goes wall to wall rebote. That counts 100%. Douglas, difficult rebote, 2-all, light touch, big bounce. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Benny, powerful, looking for that 3-wall play. Douglas reads it, got there. That is going to score. That is point in a perfect game. Powerful backhand. Wow, what a rebote by Manu. Catch. Karam. Stopped by Ikeda. Powerful throw by Ikeda. Arats to the outside. Makes the diving save. It's a 2-all. That will score. Robote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck on the right side. Throw by Anderluck. Here's the Robote. Carballo one-handed save. Wow.
And folks, those were the top 10 Robotes from the first part of our season. Takes us down, first part of our season last year, on a clarify. Takes us down just about 3 minutes until game number 6. We begin the feature singles games in today's performance. Also is the final performance of the week. Let's take a look at the race for the Golden Cesta that is awarded to the player with the most singles wins each week. And I think at this point it is just a two-player race. We have Benny with 3 wins. He's playing here in game number 6, so long as Benny does not win this 6th game, the Golden Cesta will go to Iriondo, the newest player on the Magic City roster. 4 wins in 6 games played, including 1 show finish as well. 5 of 6 in the money for him this week. By far his best week in his young professional career. Again, we'll be playing in Battle Court a little bit later this evening as well. See if we can carry it over into that competition as well. 2 minutes to go here until game number 6. Look out for that 1 scratch here in game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda. Replace Ikeda with Manny. In game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda and replace him with Manny.
And once again, don't forget Battle Court coming up at 5 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, over at watchhighlight.com on the Highlight app or on ESPN3. Who's playing again today?
It's going to be the Cyclones and the Chargers. Check out Magic City's website. There are a couple of changes for the Cyclones. Carballo and Correa are both out, so you will see El Barba substituting for the Cyclones in at least one of those games. Flores will be substituting in an extra one as well. Yeah, so second match is going to be Williams and Benny against Flores and Bradley. That's supposed to be Correa and Bradley. And then match number 6, that was supposed to be the 3rd-ranked team for the Cyclones, Carballo and Bradley. But with Carballo out, they chose to substitute El Barba in there, who's a substitute. So it's El Barba and Bradley against Zuleika and Iriondo.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. All points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt post 1, Douglas. Receiving the blue post 2, Nicholas. There's the serve. Our 6th game has begun. Robote forehand to the inside. Nicholas is there. 2-all. Read by Douglas. Stopped by Douglas. Karen by Douglas opens and scores point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Powerful throw. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 11 line. Hard to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Douglas. Passes. Robote left side by Manu. Picked up by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Is out. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Manu serving to Gauchetti in the green of post 4. Here's Gauchetti. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Manu's there. Manu on the backhand. Point 3. Black shirt. Post 5 receiving. Substituting for Ikeda is Manny. There's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Manny. Manu makes the catch. Placement of the ball inside, scores. Point 3. They're on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, the yellow shirt receiving, number 87, Arats. There's the backhand by Arats to the inside. It goes wall to wall. Here's the rebote. Outside placement of the forehand rebote is outside of play, point 6. Pink, post 7 receiving, Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Arats. Benny makes the catch. Backhand by Arats to the inside. Rebote forehand by Benny. Arats is there. Inside placement scores, point 6. 2 points for Arats. Receiving the purple of post 8 to complete the first round of play is number 31, Jairo. Backhand by Jairo to the inside. Here's Arats. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Rebote left side by Arats. Jairo makes the catch. Winds up. Drop shot. Good effort by Arats. 2 bounces ruled before the catch was made. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First return, the blue opposed to Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Powerful forehand by Jairo. Nice rebote to pass. Nicholas backhand from the 8 line. One hard to the inside. A rebote. Forehand by Jairo. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Placement of the ball inside, beautifully caught by Jairo at the 10 line. Rebote saved by Nicholas. On the wall again, Jairo's there again. Backhand by Jairo. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Jairo takes it on the forehand. Forehand 2 pass, saved on the rebote by Nicholas. Scoop attempt tipped, a well-played point 2. Nicholas is on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Douglas. Here's Douglas on the backhand, low and hard to the inside. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote to the inside by Douglas, well thrown. Rebote saved by Nicholas. Douglas will take it on the forehand at the 7 line. Low and hard, he plays it, caught by Nicholas. Backhand. Rebote 2-all by Douglas, lands in and scores. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Gauchetti. Backhand by Gauchetti. Douglas digs out the rebote. Gauchetti takes it on the bounce, winds up. 2-all, will score. Point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, Manny. Yes, Pat, that is a statement of fact. There is no easy Pelota in late singles. And Kecklord, good afternoon to you as well. Earlier in the performance, we had none other than Michael Diaz here on the mic. I was hoping that you would have checked in then. So you, two of you can chat so enjoyably. Served by Gauchetti. Here's Manny. Backhand. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote saved by Manny. Inside placement scores, point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. Receiving, post 3, Manu. Backhand by Manu. Rotate left side. Manu makes the catch. Backhand. Low and hard. Rotate forehand by Gauchetti. Scoop by Manu. Backhand. Rotate left side by Gauchetti again. Here's Manu. 2-all. Thrown quickly to score. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Manu. Trying to stop him, Benny. Benny on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rotate forehand by Manu to the inside. Benny's there, backhand. Manu with a tip ball at the 10 line, point 7. Benny's on the board with 2 points. Returning with 2 points, post 6, Arats. Here's the backhand by Arats. It goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Benny. Benny makes the catch. Placement inside. Will score on the second bounce. Point 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Here's post 8, Jairo. There's the backhand by Jairo. Rebote forehand by Benny. Passes. Jairo, outside placement of the forehand. Rebote lands wide. Point 7. Benny is at possible game point with 6 points. On the court trying to stop him. The blue of post 2, Nicholas. Here's a catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand thrown low and hard and caught by Nicholas. To the inside he goes. Benny, good grab. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Passes. Point 2. Play continues. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Robote forehand by Douglas. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Douglas is there. Backhand. Robote to the inside. Douglas winds up. 2-all. Is out. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue at post 2. And Nicholas trying to stop him. Manny. There's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Robote forehand. Manny's there. And with a drop ball. Point in game, post 2. Nicholas, no playoff here. 7 places, 3 shows. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Nicholas. Taking second, post 7, Benny. Coming in third, post 3, Manu. 2-7-3 is the official order finish for our 6th game. There are your prices. Jello Quinella, 2-7, $138. The trifecta, 2-7-3, $478.40. $2 wager on 2 to win, $980. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7, spectacular 7. Doubles match. Played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 7, post 6. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Juice. Game 7, post 6. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Juice. Post time. Game 7, 6 minutes. Good luck.
We're going to take a look here in just a moment if that high 5 is still alive. Look at that, 4 to 5 numbers, 3 to 5 numbers up on the board, which means that it will carry over again. That will take us to Sunday, Stu. Final Pelota performance here of this 4th week. We will return on Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the day that we are open to the public for Pelota games. If you're looking to come in here for Battle Court, well, you can do that on Friday evenings. 7 p.m. start for those Battle Court sessions. Doors open about 30 minutes prior to the start. Come in here 6:30. Enjoy some drinks, enjoy some food, and then the highlight action.
So, Kecklord, 6 minutes to go. Now's your chance. We've been rejoined in the announcer's booth by one Michael Diaz.
Better known as former front quarter to Gachari and Douglas.
Yes.
Hey, that's where I recognize.
Yeah.
Hey,
hey, didn't you used to play front court for Douglas?
I was sitting there on the sidelines, and they were like, hey, you know, you should get out there and play with them. I said, well, I'm in the same position I was when I was playing, right here on the sidelines.
Well, to be fair, if I had one of those guys in my backcourt, it's like,
I
yeah.
kid.
Yeah. Do you, no. Do you want want to get in the way of some of those, or do you make the serve and do you make the rebotes? I mean, there's money on the line.
Tiz, what are your thoughts overall about the competition this year? This is your first time seeing the Pelota. What do you think?
Game 7 looks like Game 2. Yeah, I mean, I see Manny out there in Game 3. I mean, no, the competition could not be stiffer this year. I mean, it is fun to watch. You're watching very, very high-level highlight and the highest that we've seen, you know, here in Miami in a long time.
I think you're spot on with that comment. I think you're absolutely spot on. The activity on the court is, I mean, it's just really fast-paced and great. And it's good to see. It's good to see people who are able to step up. CRB.
Yeah, you know, this is an interesting mix of players here. You have guys that have been playing their entire lives, if you will, say Gachari and Arats. So those guys, their ceiling is I don't want to say it's in, but it's more defined. While someone like a CRB, Douglas, Benny, who have just been playing this game not even 5 years, and again, comparing that to some other players that have been playing since they were 5 years old. So, you know, not even 5 years in, someone like CRB, his ceiling is not in, and we saw that, I think, in Game 1 today, that's head and shoulders above how he played last year. So he's making progress, and it's fun to watch that development aspect of this roster.
So with a few minutes left to go, now's the time. If you got questions for one, Diaz, number 30. Diaz, you know we haven't given your number away, by the way.
No, actually, somebody on the chat, man, I wish I could give him credit, but earlier he did say shout out to number 30.
Shout out to number 30. Of course they remember your number. When you think about the program that you joined in 2000, I mean, I think about the program that you joined in 2018. I mean, it's just, you've been there for the entire progression. Yeah,
well, I mean, in 2018, every player at that point, I think, had 3 months of experience. So that was a different animal, as they say.
Much different.
That was a cat. This
Everyone,
is a lion.
Yeah, everybody has. I think everybody has a Magic City moment where it's like they remember the first time. For me, it was after the interview, and then coming up to the building. I didn't know that it was a shorter court and they had a different ball and a different glass. So that was kind of like, oh, this is
different.
Oh, this is a little different than what I'm used to. And yeah, that was. And here we are. I mean, 4 years, 4.5 years later, with this new group of guys, some new players, and battle court and everything that has come with that progression. It's just awesome to see.
At 2018, most of us were like, okay, how many tries do we get to get it to the front wall? How many throws do we get?
Yeah.
Because that front wall seems awfully far away.
Yep. I remember those days well. Now listen, this is high praise from Pat K, who basically knows highlight going back all the way to, imagine, I believe the 80s, 90s. Diaz has good natural ability playing highlight. Your instincts are good. You're left-handed. I mean, that's part of the problem.
Yeah, it's just one of those, I don't know. I just find this natural talent for things like, I don't know, highlight, beer pong, cornhole.
A to
I don't know
B
what it is.
sports.
It's just those 3 sports, I tell you.
2 minutes to go before we begin Game 7, the second of our 2 doubles games. 2 games left in this afternoon's performance, then we'll take a break. Come back with Battle Court, 5 p.m. today.
They sell beer out in Colorado, or just that other funky smelling stuff, Diaz? They sell beer there, huh?
My friend, brewed cold in the Rockies.
Wow, how about
brewed
that, huh?
cold in the Rockies. Yep, I love me a Coors. No, actually, the brewery scene in Colorado is actually
extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
How about
I personally, I don't partake, all that often, but yeah, the local craft beers there. I think it has to do with the water, the quality of the water that runs off from the Rocky Mountains there.
Sure.
So I mean, it's just and just the coldness of the water. I mean, it just, I mean, what's an ice cold beer? I mean, the ice cold aspect of it. Yeah, Colorado has down.
With that, second and 2 doubles games. Let's begin, Stu.
Time to begin Game 7. Spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving. Red shirts post 1, Flores and Arats. Receiving the blue post 2, Jairo and Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Powerful forehand goes wall to wall. Robote comes out. That counts 100%. Slapped it up to the front wall. Flores gets back in there. 2-all is out.
A creative mind, this Flores. A creative mind he has.
2 will serve to the white shirts, post 3. Everyone figuring out what the hell Flores was doing there, but we'll discuss it back here. White shirts, post 3, all Parba and Manning. Here's the backhand by Manny. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 3. Green shirts of post 4, CRB and Manu receive. Here's a big backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by El Barba. Here's Manu. Backhand to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Robote not there, point 4. CRB and Manu on the board. CRB serving. Black shirts of post 5. Bueno and spinner.
All right, if I butcher this, I'm sorry, but terrific play there by Manu. He won the singles game right before this. The pride of Saint-Jean-de-Luz, France.
Wow. Saint-Jean-de-Luz.
You didn't butcher it. You knocked it out of the park. There you go.
Vive la France.
Robote coming out. Forehand to the outside. Out of play, point 5. Five serves, yellow shirts of post 6. We have Juice and Iriondo. Here's the backhand by Iriondo to the inside, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote forehand to the inside, caught in the air by Iriondo. Powerful backhand by Iriondo, goes wall to wall. Robote forehand, Iriondo's there. Backhand. Pico scores. Point 5. Five on the board, 2 points here. The pink shirts post 17 with Jedden and Benny. Here's Benny on the catch, backhand to the inside. Benny on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Pica, big bounce. Brought down by Benny at the 12 line. Backhand to the inside. Robote for Bueno. Jedden on the backhand. 2-all is out. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round, receive purple shirts post 8, Cool Fitness and Douglas. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First return, red at post 1, Flores and Arats. Big backhand by Arats. Robote coming out. Cool Fitness eyes on the Robote. Nice placement. Good pickup by Arats. Backhand. Here's Douglas from the 11 line. Scoop attempt. Tip. 0.8. 3 points. 4. Purple shirts post 8. Cool Fitness and Douglas. Now receiving Hyro and Ben. Fine serve by Cool Fitness. Douglas from the 13 line. Backhand thrown powerfully to the inside, right to the corner. Tough for Bote play. That's in the overhead screen. 0.8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirts of post 8. Cool Fitness and Douglas trying to stop them. El Barba and Manny.
This is a team, in my opinion, I'm kind of surprised. They've underperformed Cool Fitness and Douglas. They were my pick the first day to win the whole doubles tournament, and yeah, they haven't really lived up to that so far, but let's see if they could get this win here and maybe get some momentum going.
Momentum, no question, that's the key. That's an overserve.
No, bro, come on.
0.3.
And nothing stops momentum more than an overserve or an underserve there.
Green shirts, post 4, CRB and Manu.
Yeah, and there's Andrew's famous for that. He calls it and boom.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What, announcer's curse?
I didn't say it.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Hard throw to the inside. Robote coming out. 0.4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Juice and Iriondo. Ball in and out of the cesta, 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4. CRB and Manu trying to stop them. Black up post 5, Bueno and Spinner. Spinner from the forehand. Catch by Manu.
Catch.
Backhand. Robote save. Here's Manu. Backhand, thrown powerfully right to the corner, wall to wall. Manu takes it on the bounce.
Ooh,
backhand from the 11 line. What a catch by Bueno. Catch by Manu again. Backhand from the 11 line. Bueno's there again. Backhand. Manu from deep in the backcourt brings it over the top. Big, big bounce. What a catch by Spinner. Excellent catch by Manu at the 13 line. Big right side, stop by Spinner. Spinner goes wall to wall. Manu's coming out for the Robote. 2-all rifled and scoring for the win. Point and game to the green shirts of post 4, CRB and Manu. 8 places, 3 shows, 483. Unofficial order finish. Price will be up in a moment.
Trouble Diaz. Manu never heard of her. How about that? Bails him out, throws the 2-all, splits him to score for the win. Win number 5 for him this double season. How about that? 2-game lead now over the rest of the pack there, tied with 3 wins. You got Anderluck and Nicholas Still, Juice and Gaucheri. And that is Julin and Kubal. He's now playing front court for that team. Stu, prices.
Winning game 7, post 4, CRB Manu taking second, post 8. Cool Fitness Douglas coming in third, post 3, Barba and Manny. 483, official order of finish. There are your prices. The high 5, 6712444 for 5 numbers returning. $112.60, $1,443.60 in the carryover. $2 wager on 4 to win, $880. $2 Quinella, 48, 45, 40. Trifecta, 483, 629 even. Up next, our 8th final game. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 8. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money. The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the word play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here in Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, the creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports. Right here, the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform, and if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8 will begin in just under 5 minutes. We will conclude everything here. The Mighty Ocho, the late Pick 3. Just some standard Game 8 wagering on top of that. But, Stu, don't forget about Battle Court.
5 p.m.
5 p.m., that's the time. Chargers and Cyclones. Again, so after today, every team will, I believe, will be within a point of one another in terms of the possible points remaining. So you'll get a really good look at where these teams truly stand through about the third waypoint here of this season. So we are going to get started with Iturbide and Iriando against Flores and Manu. That is a 4th-ranked doubles matchup. And then Williams and Benny for the Chargers against, that's going to be Flores and Bradley. Again, Correa and Carballo are both out for the Cyclones today. So in that game, they have Flores substituting for Correa in the front court with Bradley in the back court. Let's move on to singles. 2 singles matches in a row will be Iturbide against Manny, 2nd-ranked singles match. And then immediately following that, we'll have Zuleika against Manu, number 1-ranked singles matchup. Williams and Spinner, 6th-ranked doubles team for the Chargers, will then take on Flores and Manny, the best performing team for the Cyclones to date this season. They are still undefeated, that Flores and Manny 6th-ranked team. And then 3rd-ranked matchup, supposed to be a 3rd-ranked matchup between Zuleika and Iriando and Carballo and Bradley, but Carballo is out. El Barba, how about that, Stu? El Barba will slide into the front court with Bradley behind him and make his debut for the 3rd team on the Cyclones. So those will be the changes. Check them out at highlightworld.com as well. So you can check out all Battle Court information with stats, standings, and some match results up there as well.
El Barba, the official sub for Battle Court. First time being called up.
See how that one goes. And again, those teams, Chargers in 4th place, Cyclones in 5th. So really the Chargers on paper, I mean, they have a team that could make some noise and potentially slide into a playoff spot. So they need a big day. And with a couple of those substitutes, that day could be coming to them. Of course, got to go out there and execute, win those points and win. Don't want to take anybody lightly, but they are favored pretty significantly in a couple of those doubles matches. They could add some other points. They can get right back in the mix.
Two minutes to go before we begin game number 8.
This one's scratch-free still, huh? No scratches.
One of our only scratch-free games. Actually, we only had 2 scratches. We had Ikeda and Anderluck out. Both will be back, I'm hoping, next week. Anderluck, I imagine, is more day-to-day, but Ikeda I expect to see back. Had a nasty pain in his wrist.
Sure. Played yesterday some tough matches against, what was that? That was Arta in singles. Arta actually got the better of him, and then in doubles, Ikaden Julin did defeat Goenaga and Arta, so big active day for him yesterday. Hope that he gets back out here soon. How about? Do we have any sort of update on Inaki? I know he said he was getting
He said it's
a
not.
check.
Yeah, he got his X-ray today. It's not completely healed. See him back in 2 weeks, and hope that he can be released to start practicing. So yes.
Yeah, he's chomping at the bit.
Oh, he really is.
He you can't keep
really
the guy
is.
away, and when he gets in here, he's pacing around, and you can tell that. Yeah, he just wants to get out there and play. You talk about Inaki, you see him practice all the time. He never gets tired. He just loves the sport, loves playing, loves competing, and just a great guy to have out there on the roster and playing. So when we get him back, it will definitely be a nice boost to the entire roster, and more importantly, for the Wall Warriors.
Definitely true.
Well, game 8 starting. Ooh, that was a whistle, but I don't know who. Sorry, Stu.
I think one of the judges is.
That could have been
yeah.
They got me.
I think they're messing around with some of these players. Every time that it lands out or on the line.
Ah. Well, with that, Stu, one more to go. Let's begin our 8th and final game.
We are ready to begin our 8th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. All points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red of post 1, Manu. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Nicholas. There's served by Manu. We begin. Nicholas, backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote, left side by Manu. Karam scores, point 2. 2 first up in the board. In our 8th game, that'll bring to the court the white shirt, post 3, Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Douglas looks for the Robote. Backhand by Nicholas. Point 2. 2 is serving to the green shirt, post 4, Julin. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 2. 2 with 3 points. Here's the black shirt, post 5, Gauchetti. Gauchetti reads it well, moves up. There's the backhand, caught by Nicholas. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote, left side, 2-all, stopped by Nicholas. Backhand by Gauchetti. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Gauchetti attacks, has a tip ball, point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Manny. Manny on the catch. Here's the backhand. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Just missed. Point 6. Manny with the point. On the court, ready to receive. Pink up post 7. High row. Here's a backhand by Jairo, powerfully thrown. Bote saved by Manny. Jairo, outside placement scores. Point 7. Receiving purple shirt, post 8. Aratz, this will complete the first round of play. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Backhand. This one caught by Jairo. Karen by Jairo. Read and stopped by Aratz. Aratz's forehand scores. Point 8. Last point of the first round going to the purple shirt post 8. Aratz. Now receiving post 1. Anu. Rotate left side. Big bounce. Stopped by Manu. Forehand by Manu. Low and hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand. Rotate forehand. That hits the overhead screen. Point 8. 3 points for the purple shirt. In this matchup, we have Aratz serving to Douglas. White at post 3. There's a backhand by Douglas. Catch by Aratz. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand by Douglas. Caught by Aratz. Aratz to the inside. Douglas on the pickup. Backhand. Robote forehand by Aratz. Douglas advances. Makes the catch. 2-all. Is out. Point 8. Possible. Game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Aratz trying to stop him. Julin. There's a backhand by Julin. Robote coming out. Rotate forehand hooked. Point 4. Play will continue. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, the black shirt. Kosheri. Kosheri on the catch, hard throw, scoop, missed, point 5. 5 serves, post 2, blue shirt coming out, Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas, powerfully thrown. Rebote by Gauchetti. Nicholas makes the catch at the 9 line. On a hard throw. Rebote right up the middle. Nicholas is there. Karam, read and stopped by Gauchetti. Hard throw by Gauchetti off the tip of Nicholas' cesta to score. 4 points for the 5 post. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Rebote missed. Point 6. 3 points for the 6 post. Here's post 7. Jairo. Rebote forehand, thrown powerfully, caught by Jairo at the 10 line. There's the backhand. Rebote by Manny, it's a 2-all, lands in, stopped by Jairo. Hard throw by Jairo. Manny gets behind it and returns it from the left side. Jairo on the run from the 5 line, low and hard to the inside. Point 7. 3 points for the 7 post, returning post 1, Manu. Big right side by Manu. Jairo's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Rotate left side. Jairo makes the catch. Hard throw by Jairo. Manu keeps it on the forehand. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Point 1. Beautiful shot by Manu. He's on the board with the point. With 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Douglas. Backhand by Douglas to the inside. Rebote, left side, 2-all. Beautifully executed by Manu and scoring. Point 1. 4 points for post 1. Manu returning with possible game point. The purple shirt at post 8, Arats. Good catch by Arats off an excellent serve by Manu. Rebote. Forehand. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Arats. Manu makes the catch. Placement of the ball to the inside. Will score on the second bounce. Point 1. Possible game point. On the red shirt at post 1. Manu trying to stop him, Julian. Rebote forehand to the inside. Julian with the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Manu's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Julian. Manu on the catch. 2-all to score. Point and game. Red shirt of post 1, Manu. Manu wins it 8 places, 2 serves to 5. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Here's a backhand by Gauchetti. Robote forehand to the inside. Scoop. 2-all. Scores. Third place finish for post 5, Gauchetti. Unofficial order finish, 185. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 8, post 1, Manu. Taking second, post 8, Arats. Coming in third, post 5, Gauchetti. Your prices will be up in a moment. The pick 3, 2, 4, 1, 3 of 3 numbers, returning 739.20, 4 of 8 in the Mighty Ocho, $16. $2 wager on 1 to win, $15.60. $2 Quinella 1-8, 61.20, trifecta 185, 387.60. That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highline in the Magic City on the Highline channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. for Battle Court. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highline, we thank you for joining us today and hope to see you at 5 p.m. Don't forget to watch Battle Court. Have to go over to watchhighline.com. View us on the Highline app or check us out on ESPN3. All of that, 5 p.m. today. Have a good day, everyone.